Alright, picture this. You're biting into a juicy plum, and it's so sweet you wonder, how did it get this good? Today, I want to unravel something you may have never thought about. How exactly do plums go from a tiny seedling to a perfect snackable treat? And what does processing actually mean for these fruits? Let's start at the very beginning. Plums don't just appear on supermarket shelves by magic. It all begins with a plant grower, a person who specializes in nurturing plum trees from scratch. The technical name for this stage is cultivation. It sounds fancy, but really, it's all about choosing the right variety, planting seeds or young trees, and giving them lots of care. Picture rows and rows of trees, soaking up sunlight, their branches getting heavier with fruit as the months roll by. But here's where things get interesting. Not all plums are destined for the same fate. Some are picked to be eaten fresh, while others are about to go on a transformation journey. That's where processing kicks in. So, what exactly is plum processing? Think of it as all the steps that happen after the fruit is picked from the tree, right up to when it lands in your kitchen. For fresh plums, it's mostly washing, sorting, and packing. But for dried plums, that's prunes by the way, the story is a bit more involved. First, the harvested plums are sent to a processing plant. Here, they're washed super thoroughly because nobody wants a side of dust with their fruit. Then, they're sorted by size and ripeness. Machines and people work together to make sure only the best plums move on. Now, if prunes are the goal, plums go through dehydrators. Imagine giant ovens, but with controlled air and temperature, gently pulling out the moisture until the plums shrink and turn chewy and sweet. Sometimes, pits are removed by clever machines, so you don't have to worry about breaking a tooth. But why process plums at all? Here's something cool. Transforming plums into prunes actually boosts their shelf life and concentrates their nutrients. That's why prunes pack so much flavor. And, let's be honest, certain legendary digestive benefits. Plus, prunes are used in way more recipes than you might expect, from energy bars to savory sauces. So next time you see a plum or a prune, think about the journey it's been on. From careful cultivation by growers, through meticulous washing and sorting, to the final transformation into something delicious and nutritious. All this, just so you can enjoy a perfect bite anytime you want. And hey, the next time someone asks what plum processing means, you'll have the answer, plus a whole bunch of cool facts to share. If you found this as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more curiosity-fueled explanations. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.